Good morning and welcome to our crafting session today. My name's Jenny McCormack and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm based in the market town of Brackley here in Northamptonshire in the centre of the UK. A warm welcome to you. If you're watching for the first time or caught me for the first time, then welcome. I appreciate your support and stopping by. You may be watching this live, in which case on Facebook you'll see a little red live banner up on the top left hand side of the screen. If you're watching on replay, that may be on Facebook and it may also be on YouTube, as I uplift my Facebook videos to YouTube. Generally it's a lot easier to find them on there. Because as we all know, Facebook has a bit of a mind of its own. Good morning, Carol. I can see you've joined us this morning. A warm welcome to you. So we have a new stamp set of the week. It is called, as you can see, Whale Watching. It features these three lovely orca whales, and we have a little bit of scenery. We have a moon or a sun. We have some clouds, some little stars, and then we've got some sea here and some waves. So great if you love orcas, great for scenery, and this would be a really good mix with any of our scenery stamp sets. So for example, oceanfront, or the waves one where you have the big wave. So we're just going to start off simply this morning for one of, okay, no worries Carol, for one of our coffee and card designs. And for this we're using a 9.9 centimeter square card. This particular one is in Balmy Blue. And then I die cut a circle. This is a plain circle, but you could also use a stitched circle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this large image here and have the whale on this piece here, but I'm going to put some sea in the background so it sort of fills the whole base of the card. Good morning Jill, and good morning Claire. So let's give this a go. So I'm using Balmy Blue card. I am going to stamp my whale first, because then I can work around it and fill everything in, whereas if you do all the background and then stamp the whale, it may not line up. So I'm just going to stamp this in Memento Black, not a colour I use very often, but really that's definitely the best colour for this orca. So I know I haven't got a huge amount of ink in here, so I'm just making sure that I cover it well with my ink pad. Okay Jill, no worries. So she's well watching while she's ironing. She's off out and about, so no problem Jill. Okay, I know there's always a lot to do before you go away. Okay, so the nice thing about stamping it onto a circle is that it doesn't matter where you stamp it, because you can just turn the circle round. So I'm just going to have this. I need to leave a little bit of space for, I want the sentiment on here. So I'm just going to have this quite a long way down on my circle. Here's, and I can see I've got a hair on here. Just wipe that off. There we are. Okay, so here's my whale, and he's going to be coming out. I'm going to have the sea going across here. So what I'm going to do is add the sea elements and also sentiment onto this piece. Hi Kerry, hi Glenda, thanks for joining us. So I'm actually going to use, for my sea, I'm going to use Azure Afternoon. Now we have a wonderful array of blues. So you could really use any of the blues that you like. So we've got boho blue, we've obviously got navy, we've got starry sky, we've got orchid oasis, misty moonlight, pool party, balmy blue, azure afternoon, Tahitian tide. You could even use the greeny blues like Lost Lagoon, for example. So let's add in some sea. Hi Jeanette. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, hi, thanks for joining us, our azure afternoon, but I'm going to stamp it off so it's not too bright on here, like so. And then I can have it slightly darker on the card. I can always go darker. It's a bit more difficult to go lighter. So you can always add colour. It's a bit more difficult to take it away. And I have got a blue blending brush. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this blue across here, just to fill that in. You could also use a Stampin' Up marker, colouring pen, watercolour pencil, really anything that you see fit. Okay, just to fill that in. And I want to stamp a little sentiment up here, because I'm not going to have much room on my finished card. So let's see, I think I've got a just for you or a for you here. Let's see if this one will fit. Yes, a little bit big, but it will do the job for Monday morning. Okay, and I'm going to stamp that in the azure afternoon, which I've just covered in ink. There we go. I was looking for a smaller block. Okay, so I hope everybody had a nice weekend. I was busy packing class boxes and I'm just waiting for a delivery this morning. So the majority of those will be able to go out. Okay, so there's my for you. And then this is going to go on here. And then what I want to do is carry on this C element here. So I could use a, I think what I am going to do is just use a little pencil just to mark where that sort of waterline is. And then let's grab our waves. Now we do have quite a few waves, wave stamps or C stamps, or you could just use blending brushes. And I'm just going to take this right the way across. Fold this in because I don't want it on the back. Hope that's in line. Hope you can see that okay. Yes, you can. And then I'm going to fill this one in here. Very busy old sea, this one. There is in here a calmer sea, so I could have used that. Let's just add a little bit of this ink on my blending brush as well. Go. There we are. I can always add a little bit more, and then let's see how this is looking. So the idea is that just follows on from there. So I can see I've got a little bit of a gap. So let's just add it in there. That's better. So this is one of our coffee and card designs. The other one includes the scenery, so making a bigger scene. So I'll be featuring that and show you photographs of that during the week. Okay, So I think we need some clouds up in the sky, and we've got this useful set of clouds, and again I'm going to just lightly take some of that colour out. Let's have a look. And I'll lift it up so you can see it better. Oh, that's interesting, Kerry. Yes, I could believe that. Oh wow, that's why he's playing then. So I think I just need one up here on the right hand side. Let's press that a little bit more to get it a bit darker. There we go. Just see that, so I'm going to put that together. Just want to lift it up so you can see it a little bit better. And obviously you can add more detail to that, but this one I want to keep fairly straightforward. And what I might do is put a panel on the inside with a smaller whale going in the other direction. So this is going to go on the front. Let me just grab this might be, that will do, that little offcut there. So let's use the other water stamp on the inside. Obviously this makes a great card for somebody who loves whales, or anybody who likes the outdoors or travelling. I think this one actually could go either way. I'm going to do, stamp it off again. So I've just got that element on the inside, and then let's stamp, probably going to go for the very smallest one because I don't want to take up too much space on the inside, so I'm going to use this cute little one here. In there. Obviously you could have him at an angle, but I think that would work nicely. Just wipe this down so I don't get completely covered in ink. So I hope everybody had a nice weekend. The weather here was somewhat variable, but I had a good combination of a bit of downtime and a bit of preparation for class in a box, so that's good. So it was a good weekend. But I can't believe it's October next week. That's just not right. Okay, I just want to stamp this one out actually. Yeah, that's good. So we did go whale watching when we were in Alaska with Stampin' Up on the incentive trip. And I'm trying to think, it's pre-COVID -1, so I'm thinking 2019, 2018 probably, but it doesn't seem that long ago. And I want him or her just coming out on the surface there. There we go. Okay, let's pop this together. Oh, and I think we need one on the envelope. So let's have the one, which way does the other one go? Oh, it goes that way. We could have this one and then we'll have used all of them. Rather inky. Let's pop this on the envelope. So I'm just making sure this is well inked, because the Memento ink is a bit like StazOn. It's sticky. It's not as sticky as StazOn, but it's not a water-based one. Right, let's see. Put that one in there. There we go. So it is a water-based ink, but it's waterproof when it's completely dry. Okay, so let's pop this all together. So there's our envelope. I suppose I could put a little bit of... No, I don't need any C on there. This is our inside, so let's pop that in first. There we go. Well, it's nice and sunny here at the minute. Let's hope that continues. And putting the finishing touches to our projects for our all-day craft class in October. So I'll be sending out reminders, because I do have some spaces left and bookings are still open at the minute. There we go. And I'm going to put that up on dimensionals just for a little bit of interest. There we go. And we're done. Just take those off. So all I want to do is just line this up with my line of waves there. There we go, there's our finished card. Didn't put my other light on, don't think it needed it. There we go, let's move this out of the way. So we've got the whale there in the centre circle, and then we've got that little one on the inside, and then a coordinating envelope to go with it. So this is a square card. As you can see, it's 9.9 centimeters square, and you can get 3 of these out of an A4 sheet. So it makes it very, if you've got a lot of cards to do, or you're doing cards for an invitation or children's party or anything like that, or you just need to mass produce things, it's a very economical way. And also obviously you've got a smaller surface area to stamp on. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit more ink on here, and we're done. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. And obviously if you're joining me on replay, it could be any time of day. There we go. Just adding a little bit more into there. That's it. There we go. All done. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like our finished card. I will be back here on Thursday for another live, but I will be posting some other samples from Coffee and Card here each day during the week. So I hope you're able to catch some of those. Remember to put my pencil in. So thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Do take care. Look after yourselves and your loved ones. And I look forward to catching up with you soon and crafting again. Take care. Bye for now.